For me, the first question is, if the jury cannot reach consensus, what is the guidance around how long and what steps should be taken? And the answer is, I'm going to reread to you an instruction that I previously gave you. You should discuss the case with one another and deliberate with a view toward reaching agreement if you can do so without violating your individual judgment. You should decide the case for yourself, but only after you have discussed the case with your fellow jurors and have carefully considered their views. You should not hesitate to re-examine your views and change your opinion if you become convinced they are erroneous. But you should not surrender your honest opinion simply because other jurors disagree or merely to reach a verdict. Your second question was, can the zip ties be removed from Exhibit 199, Potter's gun, so that it can be held out of the evidence box? And the answer is yes. When you go back into the deliberation room, you should knock on the door and hand the deputy the gun in the box. The deputy will then remove the zip ties, and he will knock on the door and give the gun to you. After you're done with whatever you want to do with the gun, you are to knock on the door again and hand the gun to the deputy, and according to our protocol, it will have to be zip-tied in the box again. To let you know, the gun is not loaded. It's fully secured, but we do have to keep it in the zip tie after you're done with it. Now, the questions were submitted at 4:00 p.m. on 12/21 and signed by the jury foreperson. So, okay, members of the jury, please go back into your deliberation room and knock on the door and hand the box to the deputy that will be waiting outside of your door, okay? Thank you.
Have you noticed that as everything around you seems to decline, one thing still grows? It is the power of your rulers. None of their plans and directives have solved your problems or made your life better. The only result has been their increased control over you at the cost of your freedom. Do you know why? You gave them the power.